Hello everyone, it's Leo, and it's finally time for us to talk about Laura, the mermaid from Tropical-Rouge Precure, and her voice actor. Rina Hidaka is playing Laura in Tropical-Rouge, and in this video we are going to check out her interview and also some other roles she did in the anime universe. First and foremost, we're doing a series of videos, and this is the last one. We are checking out all of the voice actors from the main characters from Tropical-Rouge. So there is one video for each of the cures, and now we are completing this series with Laura. Unfortunately, there won't be a video for Kururun, which is the mascot, but we're mentioning her voice actor in this video since we don't have a specific interview with Kururun's voice actor. Kururun doesn't seem to be that big of a mascot in Tropical-Rouge. Also, I want to say one more time, it's never enough to stress this out. Hibiki, thank you so much for translating those interviews for us. It's very nice for us to be able to check them out and see what those voice actors are saying after entering the Precure franchise. I really appreciate the work you do for us, the Precure fans, for us, the Precure community. Let's start. First, who is Laura? Well, Laura is from the land of mermaids known as Grand Ocean. She is the same age as Manatsu and Sango and is a very self-confident girl. She is the type of person who will honestly say whatever is on her mind. I already love her. In order to become the next queen of Grand Ocean, Laura searches for the legendary warriors Precure. She comes to the surface to live with Manatsu and the others so she can support them. This character is going to be played by Rina Hidaka, and in the interview she said lots of very interesting things. The first question was, how did you feel when you were chosen to play the role of a Precure? She answered, I was told directly by my manager, but I was so surprised that it was like time had stopped for a moment. After the initial shock wore off, I was filled with joy. But at the same time, I felt a strong sense of responsibility to do my best, since the Precure franchise continues to be loved by many. The second question was, what do you think is the main appeal of the Precure franchise? To which she answered, Precure is something I admired since I was a child. The cute, light-hearted moments are great, but I especially love the moments where the cures would stand up to the enemy and protect their friends in a cool way. Their never give up attitude and everything in between. It was those moments where I would think, Precure is amazing. I can easily relate with the characters' struggles, and their courage to overcome them gives me a lot of courage too. It's like the cures are also giving the viewers a gentle push. That is what makes Precure so appealing to me. You can really see that Dina captured the Precure spirit. She really feels the Precure spirit in what she said, and I really love this. It feels like she is really someone who deserves to work in Precure. I mean, she is super talented. She is like a great professional. We're gonna see in her roles, but also she has this Precure feel to her. I just love it. Last but not least, the question was, what is your impression of Laura and how do you feel voicing her? She answered, Laura is a mermaid, but she's just as energetic and cute with a variety of expressions like the other girls. In fact, Laura has many quirks, such as being careless and confident. Yes! I hope everyone will come to love her mischievous side. I will do my best to make everyone smile and feel happy, even for a moment, as you watch Tropical-Rouge Precure. So in here we can see Laura is going to be someone with lots and lots of personality. I think she is going to be a very impactful character in Tropical-Rouge, and she is going to bring the attitude. I cannot wait for Laura. Now let's talk about some of the roles Rina Hidaka did. The first one we're going to talk about is one of my faves. What did I do here? I have no idea. One of my faves, Hardcore Alice from Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku. Another voice actor also works on Mahoiku, but they don't really interact in the show, which is Yumiri Hanamori, who is the voice of Cure Coral, who does Nemurin in this same show. But Hardcore Alice is a magical girl with a very, very, very soft tone of voice, almost emotionless tone of voice. And she has the power to regenerate any type of damage she suffers. And that can create some pretty bizarre situations for her. And also her personality can scare some people away. I really like Hardcore Alice. I think she is an awesome character. And if you haven't seen Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku and you like a magical girl show with tragic tragedies, you are in for a treat. I really like Mahoiku and you should watch it as well. Another character she plays is Rosia from Show by Rock. Rosia is a very cute character with pink hair. I really love the design of this character. She has a very selfish personality and she is super talented with a ruthless behavior. And this makes her beloved by many, many, many people. And she has lots of fans inside the world of Show by Rock. Deep down, she is a very good person and someone who loves her friends. If you compare both of those characters that we mentioned, she can go to the stoic, quiet type to the confident, loud type. So in here, we can already see the range of this girl. Now let's talk about another role, which is Philo from Tate no Yusha no Nariagari or Shield Hero. This is a very popular show, and in here we also have another crossover. In this show, she worked with Asami Seto, who is going to voice Cure Flamingo. And Philo, Asami plays Raftalia in this show, and Rina plays Philo. Philo is a character who goes through many changes in this story, but is a character who loves to eat and is also very caring. She's the blonde one in this image, like she's kind of like an angel-like character. Now let's talk about another one of my faves, which is Yohane Tsuyuri Kohane from Holic. Holic is a work I adore. I am a very big Clamp fan, so I love Holic, and she plays one of my favorite characters in the Holic anime, which is Kohane. Kohane is a young medium who participates in TV shows because of her powers. She's a very lonely and quiet girl who has a troubling relationship with her mother. She's able to start opening up when she meets Watanuki, the main character of the story, who becomes her friend. I really love Holic, and Kohane is one of my favorite characters. She's also the quiet and silent type, and I remember when I watched Holic, I felt lots of emotions while watching Kohane in action. She's a great, great, great character, and I just felt like she did a stellar job with this character. Now, talking about someone else, she also plays Ririchio Shirakin from Inuboku SS. She is a girl who's been protected and dependent her entire life, but she decides she's tired of all that and she wants a change of life. The biggest problem is that she has horrible communication skills and she has a very sharp tongue. Laura, is that you? I think, girl, I can't. Now let's talk about a show she is working right now, which is Urasekai Picnic. She is doing Kozakura, this white-haired girl. She is also working with Hanamori-san, the voice of Cure Coral. As we mentioned, they worked not really together because they didn't interact. In Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku, both of them did different characters in this show, and they are also working right now in Urasekai Picnic. Hanamori is Sorao from Urasekai Picnic, and Rina is this white-haired character called Kozakura. Kozakura is a side character who is very important to the show nonetheless, and she is also a college student just like Sorao, one of the main characters. So it's interesting to see she playing like other age ranges in the shows as well. Now for some interesting trivia, she started her career by playing younger versions of important characters. She played the younger version of Michiko Malandro from Michiko Tohachin. It's a show that I really, really like. If you haven't seen this show and you're not a child or a young teenager, you should watch it. And I remember that I started watching this show because the backgrounds and the city they live was inspired by Brazil. So I was super happy and I really wanted to see this. And she also played the younger version of Rebecca from a show called Porfi no Nagai Tabi. Now let's talk a little bit about Kururun, which is going to be voiced by Aimi Tanaka. Aimi Tanaka did a very, very popular character, which is from the show called Himoto Umaru-chan, and she plays the main character Umaru, which is this girl we're seeing right here on the screen. This show is very popular. It depicts otaku culture in a way, and this character represents lots of otakus for sure. And Aimi has this big role under her belt, and now she is going to be one of the mascots from Tropical-Rouge, if we consider Laura as a mascot as well. What do you think Kururun's role in this season is going to be? Anyways, this is unfortunately the last video of this series of videos we did on the voice actors. I really enjoyed doing this, and unfortunately we don't have anything else to talk about. But if we end up having a fifth cure who is not Laura, we're obviously going to update it and work on another video just like this one mid-season in Tropical-Rouge. So I had a lot of fun, and based on all of those characters, which one are you the most excited to see? Leave in the comments. I'm going to answer mine based on the interview and the characters this voice actor does. The one I'm most excited for is Cure Papaya. She really captured me, and I just cannot wait. But honestly, I'm pretty excited for Tropical-Rouge in general. I think all of the characters are going to bring something interesting to this season, and I just cannot wait for more. Yes, Healing Good is almost over. Tropical-Rouge is coming. We are fed. We, the Precure fans, are always fed. This is awesome. Anyways, everybody, I just want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you are a member, I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for believing in Magical Cinnamon. If you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye.